If you've ever said that you eat only fresh tomatoes because you believe that it is healthier than tomato paste, then you know very little about tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes and tomato paste are both from the same fruit, but then your body does not absorb the same nutrients in each of them the same way. In this video, I'll share with you which variety contains more of certain nutrients. I'll share with you why processing tomatoes into paste can make it even more nutritious. And I'll also share with you which option I think is healthier depending on what you want to achieve. Hi, my name is Chinazo Lawrence, a food scientist, and this is Food-Informa. On this channel, I help you understand what is in your food so that you can make smarter and healthier food choices. That being said, let's get right into the video. Tomatoes contain a special ingredient called lycopene. Think of lycopene as a protective shield for your blood vessels. They prevent cell damage, they support heart health, and some studies have even found a connection between lycopene intake and cancer prevention, particularly bone, lung, and even prostate cancer. And that is because of lycopene's ability to prevent cell damage. In fresh raw tomatoes, lycopene is trapped in the plant cell wall, which is made of fiber. Now, your body cannot fully digest fiber. Talk more of accessing the lycopene and absorbing it. So when you eat fresh raw tomatoes, there is a greater chance that lycopene has gone through your system unused. But when manufacturers process tomatoes into paste, the heat breaks down the plant cell wall, which is made of fiber, releasing the lycopene so that your body can access and absorb it. In addition, cooking tomatoes also transforms lycopene into a form that is much easier for your body to absorb. Buying tomatoes from the market and cooking it in your home, boiling up the water, is not the same thing as processing tomatoes into paste. While the former can also make lycopene accessible and easier for your body to digest, the concentration of lycopene in tomato paste per spoonful is way more than the regular thing you do in your kitchen. So except you want to process the tomatoes into paste in your kitchen, that is totally fine. One thing you can do is to cook the paste in a healthy oil like olive oil. This process will make it much better for your body to be able to absorb. When it comes to vitamin C content, fresh tomatoes takes the lead because they are loaded with vitamin C. Vitamin C helps your body fight off sickness. Vitamin C keeps your skin smooth and firm by building collagen. However, vitamin C is easily broken down by heat, and so it is lost in tomato paste, maybe except for brands that fortify the final product. But because of the intense heat that is applied during processing, vitamin C is lost in tomato paste, but it is still very much intact in your fresh tomatoes. And so you don't really have to go through the process of cooking it in oil. No, you can eat it raw. You can slice it into your salad. You can chop it and like sprinkle it on your rice, your porridges, after turning off the burner, of course, so that you don't degrade the vitamin C. When it comes to shelf stability, you need to understand that fresh tomatoes are living fruits. So once you bring them home, they continue to breathe, they continue to ripen, they continue to lose water and eventually get broken down. Storing them in the fridge is not totally a good idea because over time, the cold environment can disrupt the internal cell walls and just leak out the contents, leaving it with a very bland taste. And so you'll be getting very little to no nutritional value when you consume that. Tomato paste, on the other hand, has been processed into a form where it can last much longer with the nutrients still very much intact. And because bulk of the water has been removed, there is a very slim chance of microbes that can cause spoilage growing because those organisms need water to grow and to thrive. I know there are concerns about tomato paste containing a lot of preservatives and chemical additives. And those concerns are very valid. But one thing you can do that is within your control is to check the ingredient list of what you're purchasing. And I would advise that you buy products that has just two ingredients on the ingredient list. That is tomatoes and salt. And I say that because those products allow the tomatoes to give its original color and thickness naturally. There is no external additive that is influencing its color and its thickness. You understand? So go for products that are strictly just tomatoes or tomatoes and salt. So, in my opinion, the debate here isn't choosing one variety over the other. It's more about getting the most of their nutritional content, their nutritional value. Combining both fresh tomatoes and tomato paste in the same meal more like gives you the best of two worlds nutritionally, because the fresh tomatoes gives you your vitamin C, folate, B vitamins, while the tomato paste gives you concentrated lycopene and a very deep and intense flavor. So I don't think any is better than the other. It boils down to what you want to achieve. Let me know which of these you've been using more in the comments and what you intend to do differently. For more videos like this, like, subscribe, and I love you.